This might be the best anime of the season. Not Chainsaw Man, not Spy X Family. This BTR, aka Bocchi the Rock, is a slice of life slash comedy genre produced by CloverWorks, released in fall 2022. Originated from a 4-panel manga series written and illustrated by Hamajiaki. The premise of the story revolves around Bocchi, aka Goto Hitori, an extremely introverted girl devoted herself into playing the guitar in hopes of making new friends and perform live with a band despite her severe social anxiety. Which then, on a fateful day, met a girl named Ichiji Nijika, begging her to replace a guitarist who left the group before the band plays their show. I gotta say, no matter how you look at it, the premise is just, not at all convincing. Eh? First of all, the idea behind girls forming a band dates way back to the early mid-2000s, notably K-On! Being the magnum opus of the CGDCT subgenre. It's easy to assume that Bocchi the Rock is a ripoff of K-On!, especially when you consider both shares a lot of the same similarities. But no, I digress. Bocchi the Rock is a league of its own, from the presentation to the storytelling downright to the dynamics and character development. Absolutely phenomenal. Rejecting the recent trends of being a moe fest first story second approach in the subgenre. Coming into this, my expectations were really low on this one, or more specifically, the only thing I know about this anime prior to watching it is from the memes. So, yeah, why not, I suppose. Right off the bat, the show puts you on the shoes of our main character, Goto Hitori, and her daily struggles with social phobia. CloverWorks did a phenomenal job in visualizing her emotions using imaginative and energetic visual gags. From her monologue, imagination, or downright her reaction, while simultaneously maintaining the narrative to be done in a playful and thoughtful approach. Within just 3 minutes into the anime, Bocchi as a character instantaneously clicks for me. It's grounded, it's realistic, and most importantly, it's believable. I appreciate CloverWorks' commitment and approach to strike a balance between fiction and reality, to which even the original source itself at times misses the mark. The downside to that approach, however, is that at times I do feel like I'm staring into the mirror. Yikes. That's not to say that the other casts are being sidelined or overshadowed. Nijika comes across as bright and cheerful, being the polar opposite of our main character and the pillar that holds the group together. Ryo, on the other hand, while sharing some of the same traits with Bocchi as an introvert, she's shown to be more confident, humorous, and proven to be wiser whenever necessary. Kita's more extrovert nature makes her to be very outgoing, sociable, and it's always radiant with possibility to live out the atmosphere. The dynamics between the cast are very much fleshed out and never comes across to be unnatural or static, to which most other shows under the subgenre really lacks in that regard. Story, on the other hand, as one would expect to be basic. While it's not uncommon for CGDCT shows to take a step back in their storytelling to make room for its slice of life slash comedy elements, Bocchi the Rock never once stood out to me that it's wasting my time on unnecessary shenanigans. The band has goals and each character has dreams and aspirations. They reflect on why they wanted to play in the band in the first place and work hard to achieve them. This and its smart use of narrative creates story progression and character development. I was genuinely surprised that the anime went further and beyond in both its storytelling and presentation, to which even the original source itself was unable to replicate due to its limitations as a 4-coma. As a whole, it's safe to say that the anime adaptation is vastly superior than the manga. Yes, you heard me. CloverWorks perfectly captures the essence of what made the original great. and build upon its story and characters, adding layers of depth into them while simultaneously respecting its source material. Actually, you know what? Can we talk about animation for 1 second? For Slice of Life, the animation sure is a cut above from most recent shows. Every movement, every nuances makes the characters feels very much alive. You can tell this is a labor of love from the studio with how much unnecessary details are being added to sell off the illusion. Take this scene from episode 5 as an example. Just right after Nijika calls out for Bocchi, pay attention to how Nijika slows down from the motion. From the little jitter caused by the friction to her skipping her way to the vending machine, it's just so mesmerizing. Even when Nijika is out of focus, the way she moves and interacts with the vending machine while simultaneously talking to Bocchi was so unnecessarily detailed, yet easily missed if you don't pay close attention to it. I mean, just look at this. The animators even go as far paying close attention to her hair physics when grabbing that can of lemonade. And the way how Nijika's hands lean towards the vending machine as she throws the can into the recycle bin was such a nice touch with the little hand motion after to end the sequence. As for this,
まだぼっちちゃんには秘密だよ。じゃあ、明日よろしくね。
this is truly the definition of a picture worth 1,000 words. In short, Bocchi the Rock not just exceeds its already stellar and transcendent aesthetic display, but also its solid and consistent narrative sets up to be an appealing show for many others. It's a show that connects with people who were, or currently is, in the same boat as our main protagonists. Bocchi shows that growth itself is more than just a phase. Motivation itself can go a long way, be it from our friends or family, to which ultimately we can be a better version of ourselves because of them. Maybe the show's underlying message is less so than we thought to be, but maybe, just maybe these words are able to reach someone out there. To that, I say, Bocchi the Rock is a masterpiece in its own right. Also, I always thought it was funny that this anime somewhat has a resemblance to Edge Runners. Yeah, just a quick thought.